Welcome to Home with Simone. It's finally here. It's my kitchen reveal. But before we go into it, I just have to say thank you so much to everyone that supports my channel. Whether new or existing subscribers, I really appreciate you all. Let's jump into this renter-friendly kitchen revamp. I'll link all of the videos to this point in the description, so check those out. In the corner here, we have just a knife set that I got from my mom. She got it from Amazon, and that little eat is from HOMESENSE, and the pepper in the corner is just a little reminder of my sister. The garbage container, I keep it here. It's actually like a little compost bin. I keep it here because it's just easier to access when I'm cooking, and I can just get rid of the compost immediately. So that comes in handy, and I love it. And moving over to the stove, I have this beautiful floral arrangement from HOMESENSE. The egg is also from HOMESENSE. And the kitchen is one of the easiest places to just add a pop of color because it is really colorless. It's literally white. So it's a nice place for me to experiment or explore with colors or prints I wouldn't normally use in other parts of my home. And these hand towels are also from HOMESENSE. They are two different sets. The hair farms came together, and the ones below that, they came as a set themselves. On top of the stove, I do want to do something there. I have some ideas. So if it comes to fruition, I'll be sure to let you guys know what I choose to do. Over in this corner on the counter, I just have my toaster, and you guys saw one half of my cupboards. I'll show you the other. This is where I keep a lot of my little snacks and like hot chocolates and stuff. So I have my banana chips. I have chocolate and yogurt covered raisins, prunes, cherries, and then on this shelf I have my dark chocolate chips, marshmallows, and my milk chocolate chips, and on the very top is where I keep all of my hot chocolates. I love this cupboard. Believe it or not, all of these containers I got from Dollarama. They're not in every Dollarama, but that's where I got them from. You guys, you saw this cupboard already. It's where I keep all of my syrups and my oil and any of my dressings. The Lazy Susans, I got them from Dollarama. Again, not in every Dollarama, and sometimes they come and they go. So when you see them, if this is something that you're going to use in other parts of your home, I suggest you stock up on them. The top shelf is where I keep my baking goods, my toppings, my flavorings. These toppings go on pancakes, they go on cupcakes. Really handy to have them in these little spice jars. Love these spice jars. I will link the videos in the description with a breakdown of these items, the unboxings, and also all the links will be in those videos. So check those out and check the links out if you're looking for the Lazy Susan, the spice jars. They're all from Amazon. I also threw just a couple of my teas in here, and then there's baking powder in the back. This is so satisfying to me. But that's it for the top cupboard. There's not much adjustments I'll be doing. But coming to the bottom, these ones honestly do need work. I kind of just left them, to the back burner. This is where I keep like my containers and things like that. And then this is where I keep my pots. I have some storage items here that belong somewhere else. And I keep, a little grill. I have the cotton candy machine, and it's not the most organized, but it's something that I can function with for now. On top of my fridge, I love this area. I found this book. I saw it on Amazon and I wanted to buy it. And then I went into HOMESENSE and it was there. So really happy that I got it. It is such a beautiful book and organization in all of the rooms. And I think it looks gorgeous right on top of the fridge. This is what this area looks like over here. I am so happy with it. It feels light and fresh. I looked everywhere to find a jute runner or even just a runner in general that I liked for the space that was long enough, and I could not for the life of me find anything. I was at HOMESENSE with my mom and I saw these ones and fell in love with them. I believe they were between $34.99 and $39.99. I love the color on this, and one of my favorite things about these is that it's very difficult for dirt to show up. I've had jute in the past and it is perfect for a high traffic environment, so I figured the kitchen would be a great spot for it. On this side of my kitchen, in the top cupboards, this is where I keep a lot of my dishes. So this area is where I keep my fancier plates and, my wine glasses and cups and glasses, things like that, things that nobody else is allowed to touch. This is my cupboard. I use this for entertaining. You guys would have seen a lot of these dishes on my tablescape. It's not everyday dishes, but as the occasions present themselves, I'll take them out. I really love all of these pieces. Every so often, I'll purge my cupboards, and these are the classic bits that I always end up keeping. And this side is my non-breakable dishes. I have my plate set on the bottom and the bowls. They're all from Dollarama, and those are non-breakable. These are breakable. They're also from Dollarama, and I love them. They're great for soups and salads. And then my cups, the glass one with the brown, they're from my sister, and the others are actually non-breakable. So this is what's in these two cupboards. Going down to the bottom, it's nothing fancy. We've got some storage items here. Not much I can put in here due to the big pipes. I try to keep the area clear. And then I have some lights that I need to put up. And that's about it for the top and bottom there. On top of the open area in my kitchen, on top of my sink, is where I keep some of my other pieces that I use for entertaining. And then I move my Ciroc from on top of the fridge, and this is the cupboard that they'll be living in. And then on this side is where I have like my containers for lunch and things like that, and some of my measuring cups and whatnot. And that's pretty much it for my cupboards. On this side here, just beside the sink, I do have a cutting board. It stays on the countertop. And then I also have my dishwashing liquid. This is another little area to dispose of any sort of compost, and my paper towel. And that's Mr. Bear. That's where he lives. And he really is a part of the decor. I never move him. He literally lives there. I have my spice drawer, which is one of my pride and joys. I love this part of my kitchen. And the last time I showed you guys one, but I actually have two spice drawers, and I am so excited every time I open them. Then I have my regular utensils. This is the everyday utensils that I use. And the containers are from Kitchen Stuff Plus. And then I also have on the bottom my everyday utensils here for cooking and whatnot. Again, containers are from Kitchen Stuff Plus. The two bottom drawers are not complete, but it's good enough for now. This is a cupboard under the kitchen sink. Notice there's no handles because I'm sick of getting tied up in the handles. So I just use my towel holder to open and close the cupboard. And under the sink is not pretty, but it's organized and it's functionable. And sometimes not everything is going to be picture perfect. Back here, I do have some first aid items, puffers, things like that, and some band-aids and disinfectants and whatnot, just in case you do get hurt in the kitchen. This little towel holder is where I put my wet J-cloths, and then over here I've got garbage bags on the bottom, J-cloths, and then the sponges I wash my dishes with. I've got bleach, Windex, water, and vinegar towards the back, and that's pretty much it for under the sink. The items that I used for organizing under the sink, I'll be sure and list those in the description box if you're interested. Let's go to the pantry. So heading into the pantry, and if you guys want to see a more detailed pantry tour, check out my pantry video, but this is pretty much what it looks like when you come in here. I love my pantry. One thing has changed since the tour, and it is this little area here that's Shiloh's shelf. I got him bigger containers for his spices because he's been going through them quickly, and I put them in the Lazy Susans, and then his sauces, soy sauce, oil, ketchup, barbecue sauce, they're also in a Lazy Susan. And this is what the overall corner looks like there. I really like it. I am very satisfied with it. And then on the other side, you can see where I have crafting, tools, and school supplies. Because I have this beautiful sign in the kitchen, I moved the one that was on top the entry to the pantry, and now that is right at the opening to come into or exit the kitchen, and that one says always stay humble and kind. Love that saying, and it's something to really keep in mind. Sometimes life gets so busy that it's nice to have these little reminders at home. This is the look of my kitchen with the under cabinet lights on. I wanted to show you guys just a couple of the different moods that these really inexpensive and simple lights can create in your kitchen. Nothing fancy. They're touch lights. You just push them, but you barely even have to apply pressure. So with all three lights on, this is the vibe that you're getting. And I just love it. I think it's so nice. And then if I was to just take out, let's say, the middle light, it softens it a little bit more, but still bright, so you can still see it. It's stunning. And then if I decided, you know what, I don't want all on, I'll take out another one, then it does create a little bit of a warmer feeling, but still enough light. And I love these lights. And when you take them all off, this is kind of what the area looks like here. My favorite thing about these lights is you can use them anywhere. You can use them in closets, in wardrobes. So when I get the ones that I want for the kitchen, I will definitely be finding a new home for these lights. I hope you guys enjoyed my kitchen reveal. Everything in here is temporary. It is renter friendly, or if you own your home and you just want to try something new, it's not permanent. So you can always make changes after. Now I've got one project out of the way. On to another one. I'm really excited because the bathroom is next. But until then, I'll see you all in the very next video.